Hey everybody, it is Connor again, back with my 21 Alfa Romeo Giulia. We're going to be doing some more mods / preventive maintenance things. This kit is actually from Alfissimo. These are the coolant bleeder valve screws for the Stelvio and the Giulia 2.0 models. So pretty much what this is that this is like machined aluminum, some type of aluminum metal type thing. The ones on the car right now are made of plastic. Obviously, over time with heating up and cooling down on the coolant, it'll make the plastic brittle, and then those actually will end up like splitting, and then your coolant will leak. Which isn't good. So Alfissimo makes this metal kit so that doesn't happen. I'm gonna do it now preventatively so it doesn't happen to me in future. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on it. I'll show you where those two locations are for these screws, where to replace them, and it's easy as that. So let's get started. All right, so coming underneath the hood of the car, I apologize for the neighbor mowing their grass. But we got one screw right here, and then the other one is not too far behind it, right there. They are both in pretty tight locations, but nothing super difficult to get to. You're just gonna need some real small tools to get in between those parts to get those screws off. But other than that, let's go ahead and start taking that one off. That is going to be the smaller one out of the two, and the back one is the bigger one. So you're gonna get two screw sizes. First one is a smaller one in the back is the bigger one. So it looks like it's just a flathead to really get that first one off. And the top one looks like a bolt. I'm not sure what size yet. Well, I'll let you know. All right, so like I said before, this first one is kind of in a tight spot, but if you do get a long enough screwdriver, you can just kind of go right in between there and unscrew it. So pop that first one off, and that's all. Start with unscrewing it and then replace it with the new one. All right, so that first bleeder screw is out. Those are the differences between the two. The one on the left is the new aluminum one. The one on the right is the plastic one. You can see the difference of the two. Oh, this is the plastic one. Obviously, you can tell made out of plastic, and the metal one, much higher quality. Shouldn't snap and break on you over extreme temperatures. So all that's left to do is just screw that new one in. All right. So for the second bolt, I am gonna have to use a 5/16 wrench here. So obviously, all you do is just get it on the back of the bolt, back there, and twist it. It should come off, and then we'll replace it with the new one. All right, so the second screw is out, but as you can see, it did not come with the O-ring on the screw. So make sure you go back there and grab that O-ring out of there. And again, make sure you work when the engine's cold. Like obviously you don't want to be working while it's hot, touching all this stuff, getting burned. So do yourself a favor, work on while it's cold. We'll go ahead and get that O-ring out and then screw in the new bleeder valve screw. All right, so I got the second one hand tight back there. Now I'm using a 10 mil just to get it fully snug back there. And after that, that's the install. So pretty much that's how you install the Alfissimo aluminum bleeder valve screws. The coolant bleeder screws in there. Real simple, real easy, a little tedious because it is hard to get in between those spaces, but overall very doable. On a repairability scale, I'll give it about a 6 out of 10. So go ahead, try it out. Put the link in the description if you want to buy some. Other than that, stay tuned for the next one.